What are you hoping people watching? It's on ESPN. It's here at Disney World. What are you wanting people to come away thinking of these brave men and women?
I want people to be inspired. I want tears.
Here we go. The annual Invictus Games may have kicked off last night.
We've done some digging at each other. You may have noticed over the past several weeks.
But the playful sparring between the First Lady and Prince Harry over which country will reign supreme during this year's games began way before the opening ceremony. All starting with this challenge sent from the First Lady to Prince Harry.
Prince Harry, remember when you told us to bring it at the Invictus Games?
Careful what you wish for.
Not to be outdone, Prince Harry brought in the Queen.
Oh, really? Please.
Boom.
How did you approach your grandmother?
Mrs. Obama came to us with the challenge, and I didn't know what to do. She dragged her husband into it, happened to be the president.
Dragged him into it. And he said, well, if you can get your grandmother to do this, then you can drop the mic.
Yeah.
But
he said it like this. He said it.
He did.
Sort of, like this. And he was there in my brother's and my sister-in-law's house, and he just looked at me like this. I said, you know what? Now that you've you're so confident, I didn't want to have to ask the Queen because I didn't want to back her into a corner. But when I showed her the video and I told her, she was like, right, what do we need to do? Let's do this. Do you know what I mean? So.
And you can see, because she delivered, she's got great timing.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that she just recently celebrated her 90th birthday. And you got to meet Prince George.
Oh, the cutest
was he really in the bathroom?
Baby. Oh, yeah. And I have to say that the most precious thing, if you haven't already fallen in love with him, is to see him with his nephew. Because all throughout he was like, Uncle Harry, why are you so quiet?
So embarrassing.
Why are you so quiet? And I was like, what? You're not quiet.
And I was the best behavior.
You were, and he didn't understand what is wrong with you.
Well,
he
normally started throwing him out of the room and stuff. So
he's got a pretty good uncle over here.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine Prince Harry being quiet. I guess when you're Uncle Harry and the president is there, but can you imagine, can you get your grandmother to participate, and your grandmother just happens to be the Queen of England. But it was just so wonderful how comfortable they are with one another and how they are joining forces, guys. Prince Harry and the First Lady.
Well, I'll tell you what, Robin, to sit here and watch those two together, I love seeing them together. I think the energy is great. But Mrs. Obama and Harry, they seem to have a great rapport. But both are so passionate about the military, which, as a military kid like you were, I love that. And it's really something that's great to see.
Mm-hmm. It really is great to see, because look at these faces, and what they were talking about also, it's not just those who serve in the military, it's the families who are the family members that are out here that are supporting. Yeah, because it's like you're in the military along with your significant other that is serving, and so it's that kind of spirit that you get here. And we also have these wonderful veterans, and their heroes work here. It's a great program for Disney, because when a lot of our veterans come back home, they need a job and they want to work, and so many of them are here. Who's here with that program right here? Have a few that are here. So it's just that wonderful spirit of all coming together, guys.
Now, and it is the Invictus Games with me. There is some competition. So I'm curious, Robin, being around all those competitors, who are about to go head-to-head starting this morning, what is the feeling you're getting? Is there nervousness? Is there tension? Are they ready to go?
Yeah. Michael Strahan's talking about the competition, guys. I remember all the guys, they were all looking at me and saying, what is he talking about? Because they can't hear you. They're talking about the competition. And they're just like that Hall of Famer back there. I could see the fire in your eyes. And in all seriousness, I mean, it is a great spirit about here. But each country wants to bring back the gold. But what is wonderful is that if one of the competitors should happen to fall or something like that, the other team is going to reach back and help them up. It is a wonderful atmosphere, but yeah, they're ready.
It's on.
They heard They heard Prince Harry and they heard Mrs. Obama. It's on. It's on.
Well, we love it, Robin,
guys.
and you know what? And we're talking to one of those amazing competitors. We're going to do that coming up, and you can watch the Invictus Games on ESPN, which I think is great.